You see, I always used to think every conversation needs to go somewhere. I would see someone, and if there wasn't an immediate reason to go up to them, I just wouldn't. Like, let's say you see some guy who is laughing, he's having a good time, whatever. You kind of have a reason, this innate desire to talk to him because, he looks like he's having a fun time. Maybe he'll be kind to you. You want to be friends with him. Or you see a pretty girl, you want to talk to that person because maybe that person could be like your relationship partner in the future. There's tons of reasons. If there wasn't an immediate reason, let's say there was just some random dude sitting on a bench doing nothing, I just wouldn't go up to that person because there's not really an immediate reason, is there? Okay, fuck, this isn't big enough. It needs to go down a little bit. Point is, if you don't have an immediate reason to talk to somebody, you'll make up these excuses not to talk to them, even if you've gotten to the stage where you can now talk to people, even if you've gotten to level 2 or level 3 of socializing. Like, I've put these into levels. And if you want to get to level 2 quickly, where you can talk to any man at any time, no matter what, top link in the description, the social protocol. If you want to really level up your social skills, you need to get into the habit of understanding that not every single conversation needs to go somewhere. Sometimes I'll go outside and I'll see tons of people, but none of them kind of give me that feeling, that desire of wanting to go up to them. So I end up going outside not talking to anyone and just fulfilling my task, like going shopping, whatever. But that causes a problem because I haven't talked to anyone at all. When I at some point find someone who I do want to talk to, it becomes difficult now. Because you need to talk to people in order to build up that momentum, so then you can actually talk to more people. So if I go straight from not talking to anyone to having this full-blown conversation with this person who I want to talk to, don't you see how that's going to be quite a bit more difficult? There's no momentum being built up. It's going to be pretty hard to actually achieve that. So in order to solve this problem, you need to just talk to everyone. And now there's this problem, there's this divide, because if you just force yourself to talk to every single person, it's just gonna get tiring, obviously. I did that at one point. I was just saying hello to everyone, I was talking to everyone, and it kind of just got tiring. I don't want to really talk to everyone. I want the ability to be social and talk to anyone at any time, no matter what. That doesn't mean I want to talk to everyone, does it? Because I really don't. There are people in this world who I just want nothing to do with, obviously. And same as for you. So then there's this paradox I've been trying to come up with a solution for. You don't want to talk to everyone, you just want to have the ability to talk to anyone. How do you keep these two things? Because if you don't talk to tons of people and build up this momentum to get better at socializing, then you won't be able to talk to people because you need this momentum. Before you have this full-blown conversation with some cute girl, you actually need to start talking to other people, kind of build up. I was thinking about this and I actually came up with a solution. Just talk to anyone who seems to have any semblance of fun. Because at least you'll want to talk to them a little bit, right? And don't think about no, I'll only talk to people to get a phone number, to become their friend or something. Just think of it like this. You're going outside and you want to get into this social flow state so you can just talk to anyone at any time? Why don't you get into the habit of just forcing yourself to talk to anyone who looks like they're having fun? Let's say you see two girls just chatting on a bench laughing, right? Now these two girls aren't attractive at all. They aren't even your type, not even close. That doesn't mean you need to go up and talk to them and try and get their number. That just means, okay, they're having fun. How about you go up and talk to them? Let's see if you'll have fun. Let's see if you'll get into this flow state. Just try and talk to people. Now, that doesn't mean say hello to everyone or force yourself to do things you don't want to. But wouldn't it be fun if you were just chatting with these two girls who looked like they were having fun? Don't you think it would make your life more enjoyable? Are you really that busy that you can't talk to people for 5 minutes, 10 minutes just to have a good time? That's what I want you to do. Rather than forcing yourself to talk to tons of people, just talk to the people who look like they're having fun, because then you'll have fun. And maybe, without even thinking it at first, you'll actually want to become friends with them. You never know. That's the benefit, that's the prize of learning the skill of becoming good at socializing. You can make friends, you can build relationships on demand, which is a really beautiful thing. Don't force yourself to talk to everyone. Just talk to the people who look like they're having a good time, and you'll have a good time most likely. You get into the social flow state, and you also won't be needy, which is what we've just been talking about. Don't go into a conversation thinking you need something from it. Just go into it thinking, that looks like a fun conversation. Let's go and talk to these people. If you go into a conversation thinking, that's a pretty girl, I need a number, and this is the only thought in your brain, you're going to come off as needy, and it's repulsive, completely repulsive. I've done it at one point. Anyone who's good with women has done it at one point. The point is neediness. Wanting something badly, acting like you need it. It's repulsive, and even if you just think it in your brain, it expels into the real world. People can sense it off you. You can say the exact same thing as me, but you'll seem needy for whatever reason, and I won't. Why? Because of the inner mind, the thoughts in your brain. So rather than just thinking, I'll only talk to them if it's like a pretty girl, I need a number. Or no, I'll only talk to them if they look like they can potentially be my friend, because I need friends. I need when somebody be my friend, please. Rather than doing that, which is just weird. No one wants to be friends with someone who is that needy, that depraved of love and intimacy. No one wants to be friends with that person. Rather than doing that, if you just talk to people to have a good time, to get to know them, doesn't mean it needs to only be pretty girls or people who could potentially be your friends. It can be anyone. Anyone who looks like they're having a good time. Or maybe you're literally just bored and you feel like talking to somebody. Doing that is better than going through your life not talking to anyone just because, no, they aren't really that pretty, or, no, they don't really look like friend material. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you have a good time and that you are doing what you want and you're following your social compass. That's all that matters. Now, this is the essence of having fun when you socialize. If you force yourself to talk to everyone, you won't have fun, will you? Because you'll be tired. No, I don't want to talk to that guy, but, Prince said I need to force myself to. And now you have this boring conversation because you're thinking that you don't want to talk to him, he's boring. Or maybe you go into a conversation being needy and the other person, the recipient, is repulsed by you because, of course, neediness is it's disgusting. So then you have a bad experience. The only way to have fun while socializing is to not be needy and to follow your social compass, which is talking to who you want to talk to. When you do that, socializing actually becomes fun. It becomes something you do because it's enjoyable, not because it's like this thing you need to force yourself to do. Anyone who is able to socialize at any time, like these influencers, all of them are social people in general. They talk to tons of people. That doesn't mean they force themselves to talk to everyone, but I'm guessing maybe you even know this. Like, think of some influencer who you respect, who's probably some sort of big shot. He probably knows a lot of people, right? He's talking to people all the time. So that translates into the real world because he's always talking to people, even if it's just people he knows. That makes it so when he goes out into the real world, he's already in this like flow state. He's already in a groove. He can talk to anyone he wants. That's why he has so many friends and relationships. That's why he's good with women, because he is in a social flow state at all times. He's not needy. He's just talking to people because it's fun. And of course, when you get to level 2 and you start making actual friends who are good and like you, not just like these friends who you've made in school and they don't really vibe with you much, but you don't have any other friends, so you might as well just stay with them. Rather than these friends, you actually make friends who are like you, who respect you, who have similar goals. When you get to level 2 and when you can do that, when you make those friends, it becomes even easier, because talking to friends has the same, if not better, effect than just talking to strangers. You still get into the social flow state, you get to share experiences, stories, it's extremely fun, and it also gets you into that flow state, so then later on you can talk to all of these other people. If you want to get to level 2, as I said, the social protocol. It is a framework that shows you exactly how to get from level 0, where you can't talk to anyone, to level 2, where you can talk to any man at any time, no matter what, where you can make friends and brotherhood, and you can literally like go on the community. There are people who are posting stuff on there, answering questions, and you can literally ask one of them, hey, I saw that you were in my city on the maps, do you want to hit a workout together? And immediately that could be like a lifelong friend for you. So if that's something you're interested in, building a band of brothers who are like you, who want to improve, who go to the gym, who want to get better at socializing, and you also want to get better at socializing yourself, and you all want to grow together, then check out the top link in the description, the social protocol. Remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye bye.